here.
Yeah.
Right? You can't go up.
Irv, there's tons of different students out there that are in all different levels of piano, and what do you do for the student that comes to you and they've already had piano for years and years and they just want something more? They want to go somewhere else with their music than just traditional playing out of their lesson books.
Well, many of my students already do know how to play. Probably about half of them have taken traditional lessons. They already know how to read. They're the ward organist or whatever. I even had one who was a classical concert pianist, but they want something more. They want to be able to improvise and play by ear and compose and arrange and do fun stuff with music that they're unprepared to do. They don't have the skill set that's needed to do that.
So what's the first thing you do to help them get out of just, that mold of just reading what's on the page?
Well, we teach them chords and chord theory and chord progressions so that they can hear something and imitate it and then do something with it. This girl here that's playing right here, you'll notice she's not playing the melody. She's playing the chords because she wants to sing the song. And so, if you buy the music to this song, it's got the melody in the right hand, and that's not what's on the record. That's not how you accompany someone who's singing.
And I've bought lots of popular music, and it's never satisfying. I always leave the melody out and just try to improvise myself.
Yeah, and that's one of the problems, is it's often in the wrong key, and so you really need the skill to transpose it. Here's this girl's sister who's playing some classical music. So she's reading the music. This is traditional sight reading classical music. I'll teach you whatever you want to pursue.
I think it's really great though that you can do both. You can teach both things. You can say, yes, we're going to learn the classics and we're going to learn the technique, but we're also going to help you to be able to actually make a living as an accompanist or a piano player, because you're not going to be just limited to what's on the page.
Well, that's one of the problems we have, is that very few pianists actually make a living doing concerts with orchestras.
This is a guy that actually plays very well and plays in church every Sunday, but he wanted to do more as far as improvising.
Oh, and he's had so much fun. He's almost caught up with me now. I don't know what to do with him. I've worked myself out of a job because he has learned so well, and he's having so much fun. And he's played for years and years and years, but now he's learning a new skill set. Like I was saying, very few people actually make a living doing concert pianist. But the problem is that traditional lessons don't give you the skill set that you do need, because what you really need to be able to do is read a chord chart. You need to be able to improvise. You need to be able to transpose, accompaniment. So the singers say, "Oh, this is in the wrong key for me. Can you take it down a third?" And most pianists are like, "What do you do?"
A deer in the headlights moment, like, no, I can't do that.
Yeah. So. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You teach people how to. Basically, what you do is you translate what's going on into notes on the scale, and then you can play it anywhere. And so, yeah, we teach people to do that.
That must be a really exciting moment as a teacher when you're able to have the student have those lights go on that says, I can do this, I can do something that I never thought I could do. That I thought that I had to have the gift to be able to hear music, and you're saying, I can teach you.
Oh, well, there's always people who have a tin ear, but they're usually not pianists anyway. People who play piano, they can learn to play by ear. Everybody has a musical ear that has a musical training, and the thing is that we almost train that out of people with traditional lessons. We teach them not to do it. We think it's a bad thing. We almost slap their hand and say, quit playing by ear. Don't change a single note that's on that page, or it's a mistake. We call it a mistake. And we judge people on how closely they do it to what's on the page. And that's just not how most music is created nowadays. It's the opposite of how most music is created nowadays.
Well, I think it's really exciting what you're doing. What's the best way that people can get a hold of you? I know you have a website. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we have a little website, themusicacademy.com. Be sure to put the THE in front of it. It's all one word, themusicacademy.com. You can give me a phone call. Love to hear from you, but yeah.
And you have a studio where you teach, but you're also willing to go to people's homes, and that's such a great service.
Well, I teach a few people in their homes, but mostly I teach at the Thatcher Mansion downtown behind the Ellen Eccles Theater. I have a studio there, and so it's convenient, right in the middle of the valley.
And so tell me what the age range of students that you like to teach.
I'll teach anybody. My youngest student is 5, and my oldest student right now is in her 70s, I think.
So it's never too late to learn, and it's never too late to expand on skills that you maybe already have and really be able to feel like you're a musician. I think that's wonderful.
Well, thank you. I think it's a lot of fun.
This is exciting. I don't know anybody else in the Valley that's doing this. Contact Irv with Music Academy.